Dear students of class 10A and 10B, here there are some few points, the last few points of the lesson number 1, the first war of independence. After having completed today's re-explanation, I shall start teaching of new lesson, the Second World War. Now, today's re-explanation as per the points mentioned in the board. Number 1, humiliation of the Indian Sipais. Second, discrimination between British and Indian soldiers. Number 3, poor performance of British troops. Number 4, faulty distribution of troops. Number 5, lower salaries of the Indian soldiers. First point, humiliation of the Indian Sipais. You know, the Indian Sipais were humiliated at the hands of the British. From the very beginning, while giving service to the British, on being soldiers in their army, they had no regards, they had no honor. They were dishonored, they were insulted, and they had no position in the army. They were forced to provide service for the welfare of the British nation. But in course of time, they felt that it was a wrong system. They were forced to abide by it. But ultimately, the humiliation of the British for the Indian soldiers reached beyond their acceptance. They were unable to accept this kind of humiliation done to them. That's why the people, the soldiers, unanimously came to a conclusion that something should be done for the interest of themselves. Second point, discrimination between British and Indian soldiers. The Indian soldiers and the British soldiers, they had equal qualities, equal skills. On the contrary, it can be said the Indian soldiers fought better than the European soldiers, than the British soldiers in many wars, fought against the enemies fought against the enemies of the British in Europe, in abroad. But still, the Indian soldiers were not paid satisfactory amount of salaries. They were not given allowances, but the Britishers, they were paid good salaries, allowances, etc., etc. So this kind of discrimination between the Indian and British soldiers made them upset, and hence they decided to organize a revolt or war against the British. So this is another cause, another military cause why they stood. And next point, poor performance of the British troops. Poor performance of the British troops. What is this poor performance of the British troops? The British, from the very beginning were conscious. The British did not want to allow the Indian Sipais so that they could raise their voice against that system, because the British themselves knew that whatever things they were doing, it might hurt the sentiments of the Indian Sipais. But they were doing it in order to make money, in order to make them rich and prosperous. But the Indian people, the Indian Sipais felt at the 11th hour. And when they felt the situation was beyond control, they were determined to raise their voice against the injustice of the British. and they also decided to do it with the help of the last Mughal emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar. Bahadur Shah Zafar was humiliated at the hands of British soldier, British government, and hence they decided to make Bahadur Shah Zafar to be their leader. Anyway, the next point, that is also is important point, that is faulty distribution of troops. Places of strategic importance like Delhi, Allahabad had no British armies. At Delhi, at Allahabad, no British armies were there, but only the Indian armies were there, who had wholly held Indian armies. Besides, England was engaged in several wars in Europe outside India, like the Persian or Iranian war, like Crimean war. So the British remained busy in fighting against the wars in abroad, and that's why the Indian soldiers realized that it was the right time to get their unity, to get themselves united against the British, because the British were in difficulty, and the safety of their Indian empire depended on them. That's why they were therefore determined to strike at them at a suitable time. They were making a game plan as to how they would start an agitation against the British government and would force them to leave the country. The next point, lower salaries of the Indian soldiers. Lower salaries of the Indian soldiers. Before that, one point I have missed to explain. Poor performance of the British troops. Poor performance. The British army suffered a major reverses in the first Afghan war, in the Punjab wars in the year 1845 to 1849, and in the Crimean war in 1853 to 1856. And the Santhal tribesmen of India, the Santhal tribesmen of Bihar and Bengal, armed with axes and bows, rose up against the British, temporarily sweeping away the British rule from their area. Though the British suppressed the rebellions of the Santhals, yet it left a message to the people of India that they could check the British armies, they could raise their voice against the British in order to make them stop. So uprising, which were suppressed by the British, broke mind that the British were invincible. Ultimately, it further revealed to the Indian soldiers that the British army would be defeated by the determined Indian army. They were inspired by the Santhal rebellions, Santhal revolts. Although the revolts were suppressed by the British, yet it left a message to the Indian Sipais that the Britishers might be stopped by the Indian soldiers. The next point, low salaries of the Indian soldiers. Low salaries of the Indian soldiers. The wages of the Indian soldiers, my dear students, the wages of the Indian soldiers were not satisfactory. What they expected from the Britishers, they were unable to be paid, but the Britishers. Now, why is this difference between the British and the Indian soldiers? The Indian soldiers also were giving service for the British, but still they did not have any honor. They were insulted, humiliated, discriminated. That's why they decided to organize movement against the British. Only because of low salary, this discrimination forced them to organize revolt against the British. The wages of the Indian soldiers were inadequate. The amount of money which was required to them, they were unable to receive it. And it is due to that reason they decide to organize revolt against the British. The British soldiers received more than 8 times the salary of the Indian soldiers. This discrimination forced the Indian soldiers to raise their voice against the British, to organize revolt against the British. It was due to the efforts of the Indian soldiers. They established their influence against the British while checking the British forces in Allahabad. They gave them tough resistance against the British. They gave them tough resistance. And hence, during the first part of the war between Indian soldiers and the British in Allahabad, the Britishers could not win victory, but the Indian Sipahis. But at last, the Indian Sipahis were unable to defeat them. Why? Because want of money and lack of financial support of the Indian soldier, talukdars, zamindars, and many Indians, because not mass throughout the country strongly supported the stance of the Indians, especially those who are rich and prosperous. They remain busy in safeguarding their own interests. That's why they remain neutral. And it was due to that reason the Britishers were able to defeat the Indian Sipahis during the second part of their war in Allahabad. And by this way, the Sipahi mutiny, or the war of first independence, was suppressed by the British, my dear students. Although it was suppressed, but it left a vivid impression that the Indians could fight against the British. They could raise they could raise their voice against the British, and the British rule must be stopped. And instead of British rule, the Indians should rule the country. That message forced the British to adopt new policies for the welfare of the people of India, for the all-round development of this country, under the proclamation of Queen Victoria. Up to this, my dear students, thank you.